Facebook, CK here. I want to talk about decision making for a moment. Your job as a leader, as an entrepreneur in your organization is to make decisions. The leader's job is to make decisions, picking the right problem to solve and solving it correctly. If you solve it, if you make good decisions, everyone's life gets better. If you make poor decisions, everyone's life gets worse. So part of the equation is you giving the input that you have. Your brain, your decision power enters is the prism that actually will allow you to make the best decisions, right? So if you have unknown negative thought processes, if you have thought processes that you don't know of, that you'll only sabotage yourself. So case in point, you may get irritable doing work that you believe is beneath you. Your performance in doing that as a way of being, in being that way, your performance will suffer and everyone around you will suffer as well because you get irritable when you believe that you're doing work that's beneath you, right? Case in point. So this thought patterns will trap you. Believing that you're too good to do this particular task will trap you in a low performance state. It will enslave you because that's all you think about as you're doing it, even though you need to do it, you must do it. This is part of your responsibility to do something. So if you want to get free, you must face this head on. So the thing I want to say about this, that let's just take this one in particular because I've experienced it personally. If you believe that this particular task is beneath you, you don't actually need to consciously understand why you feel a particular way about this particular task. Rather, all you want is the dissipation of this emotional negative charge around doing things that you believe is beneath you. Does that make sense? So the end result, the understanding is a proxy to the release of this negative charge. So you just need to release the negative charge you have about executing tasks that you believe is trivial or too small or a waste of your time or beneath you, whatever you want to call it. So here's the thing, the highest performing entrepreneurs that I know operate truly from a neutral state. They truly do whatever it takes to get the job done. They truly do whatever it takes to fulfill the company mission. So if they need to pour water for someone, they'll do it. If they need to hire someone, they'll do it. If they need to delegate this particular task, they'll do it. It's not about holding on to your identity, to your ego, to, hey, I'm too good for this thing that I don't want to do. It's whatever I need to do, I will do it, okay? And the spaces that they're operating from is without judgment. If the task needs to get done, that's the task that needs to get done. They'll do whatever it takes to get it done, and that's that, right? So the whole point of this particular Facebook Live, I know it's a little abstract here, but I want to make a point here is, if you know certain things triggers you, maybe someone who is never on time, maybe someone who doesn't do what he or she says by the time that they promise you, maybe it's someone's driving, maybe it's a particular way that you demand respect with your subordinates wanting, paying respect to you. All of these triggering points are the Achilles heels that's going to sabotage you if you operate from that state. But once you're aware of it, And if you can transcend these triggering points, if you can make these triggering points no longer be triggering points for you, man, you just free up this entire space for performance. You can truly then focus on your company mission, your personal mission, your desire to make a difference in the world. A whole new freedom will arise if you can actually identify your triggering points and transcend your triggering points. All right, I hope this is helpful. This is one of the lessons that I learned from ayahuasca ceremonies. In these ceremonies, I actually get to look at these triggering points that I have as a way to transcend it. And the example that I shared with you, doing something that I believe is beneath me, was one thing that I had to grapple with, had to humble myself, to really think about what is it that I want to achieve. Do I want to achieve my personal mission, my company mission, or do I want to hold on to this value of, hey, certain things it's reserved for me and certain things is beneath me, right? Ultimately, I want the end result. I want to fulfill my personal mission. I want to fulfill my company mission, and everything else is just noise. Okay? I hope this is helpful. Let me know how you apply this particular lesson in your life, in your business. Talk to you soon. Take care.